So I'm going to be looking at Rattle, and I'm going to launch it out of RStudio. So I've already installed Rattle, of course. So I do that, and then I'm going to Rattle. And here's what the Rattle screen looks like. We'll go back to RStudio in a little bit. And what we're going to do is the same thing that we did before with this molecular descriptors for biodegradation. So what I do is I go to file name here, and I found the file. I went to the directory and opened it. And each time you do something in one of these tabs, you have to execute. So I'm going to execute. And notice what it has done. It's created a 70-15-15 partition with a seed of 42. And this is my data. Notice it's all being used as observations except for the last, which is the target, the ready to biodegrade. And I'm just going to go to the Model tab here. Exploration, testing, transforming, clustering, associate. These are all important. I just want to do a basic example. So we're going to look at two models. The linear model, which will be a logistic regression model. And again, I hit the execute, and it builds the model, gives me some information about the model, as you can see there. And I'm also going to do a support vector machine using a radio basis kernel, and going to execute there. This is what we end up with, as you can see here. And then I'm going to go to evaluate and look at the error matrices and also the receiver operating characteristic. So let's go ahead and look at that one to finish up this video. So I hit execute, and it will give me those two receiver operating characteristics. And once we've done that, let's go back to RStudio, and you can see here is the linear. So let me make that a little bit bigger. So this is for the logistic curve, area under the curve 0.88. This is the receiver operating characteristic. And then let's also look at the support vector machine, and here is the receiver operating characteristic 0.94. Now let me go back to Rattle. Really nice feature that I'd like to show you, and that is the log over here. This is all the R code, and there are a lot of comments in here. Notice we're repeating the library Rattle, and you can actually run this as an R script. So you could take all of this, and you could select all and copy, and you could go say to RStudio, and you could put that into a new R script. So let's do a new file, R script, and then let's paste. And now I actually have a program that will run just exactly like the interactive GUI session. And sometimes you can use this as sort of a launching point for more involved applications using R.